I decided to post a video because I had a dream about 2016. For some reason, I'm looking at the Earth and as if I'm from outer space and I'm seeing it, like Google Earth view. And I'm thinking it's India or something, but it's not. It's the USA, and I'm told it's 2016, and like a big chunk of California is underwater with like a spit of like islands, a peninsula looking thing. And I thought I was looking at India because I saw it go to a tip and then connect, but that was really like the Great Lakes connecting to the Gulf of Mexico, and a big chunk of like the bottom third of Florida is underwater. It freaks me out because I'm in Florida. I'm not a doom and gloomer, and to be honest with you, off and on throughout my life, I've had little pieces and windows of these types of things. That's really why I got attracted to like a lot of these videos of gloom and doom conspiracies. But it bugged me out. I figured it's worth mentioning just because it seemed really real and it got me shaking. I also remember when I was younger, there was like I had like a dream of something coming like a comet or type thing with a lot of water that triggered Earth changes, which made and then out of nowhere a bunch of people got pulled up to the North and South Pole and told to repopulate the Earth, rapture type thing. I'm not even religious, but just the dream I had. That's why I get a little spooked when I start seeing things on the internet of other people kind of confirming that crap. Anyway, I never made a YouTube video. I figured I might go ahead and jump on the bandwagon with the people. I wanted to stay anonymous, so I'm like, whatever, I'll see what this is like, and if I get into it, I might make more. I also want to say another way out then, like, I had a dream where after this thing happened, where it was kind of like a dream, kind of like a concept, because I was kind of awake and saying, oh, I wonder if that's this, and I know they got the chemtrail theory that was bad, but I had a lot of dream about time travelers and everything, and time travelers have come incrementally since, like, way back when, and they've been trying to warn about this catastrophe because it's like a lot of time, overlaps and layers, and some things are real deep and affect all the layers. And the big thing that whatever triggers the Earth change and cuts the United States in two, the fault line or whatever between the Great Lakes and East and West Coast or whatever is a big one. But they come and they always go to the leaders, and they're trying to every time they show up, that means that this event happens. They're trying to get them to prepped. And they can't tell everyone about it because, for some reason, when everyone thinks gloom and doom, they manifest it. So that's why they want to keep it secret, and they try to pull small pockets of people who are like shamans and yogis or whatever to meditate and, think of positive vibes to try to stop it from being super gloomy, to be nice and subtle, try to happen in increments where people can live. So the government isn't really doing bad stuff. That you think that they have bad things. There is a small pocket of people doing that crap, but a lot of them aren't. The chemtrails is because they know at the same time we're supposed to get a little bit of a war, we're supposed to have this thing happen, we're supposed to get hit by a magnetic thing, and the magnetosphere is going to get messed up, and they try to use HARP, and they're trying to ionize it so when they can amp it up when they need to stop as much radiation from beating in, help everyone out who's stuck out in the limits. And they do got the little pockets of people that they got that is happening and everything, but some of it isn't as bad as you think. And all these FEMA camps and everything they're putting them in hot spots because we're coming up on the date, and you're supposed to pull people up. I had dreams where they get you in helicopters and they're bringing you to these places. Some of the helicopters mess up. Everyone's just trying to get someplace safe. It's chaotic, but it's not necessarily concentration camps where they're going to get you and take you out. They actually are just saying, hey, stuff's hitting the fan. We got these little safe zones. They got to take these words for it because there's extraterrestrials and these time travelers are coming. And I remember them in one of the dreams that the time traveler was saying, if the time traveler's really mixed up, that means it's a whisper and echo. The more mixed up they are, the more it's an echo or a whisper of a less likely event. If they're really articulate and really got their stuff together in their brain, then you really need to listen to them because that event is probably going to be on that timeline. Because when you travel, I guess a big part of you gets scattered. I don't know if any of this crap is real. It's completely speculative. I'm basing it on BS that happens in my brain and a pile of little dreams that I've had off and on throughout my life. That once I have the dream, then I gravitate to this conspiracy stuff and say, well, that's kind of like my dream, isn't that nifty? Anyways, that's it. First YouTube vid. We'll see if we get any views.